Okay. Let's do our inventory. We got some shark teeth.
Some caves in Ark test your preparation. Others test your patience. And a few of them test how long you're willing to keep going. Over the last few episodes, we've started to figure out the ocean. The right gear, the right tames, the right approach. One underwater cave done, artifact secured, and for the first time, it felt like the system was starting to make sense. But Ark has a way of letting you feel comfortable right before reminding you that you are not in control. Somewhere out there is a second underwater cave, another artifact, and another step toward finishing the island. And if the last cave taught us anything, it's that the ocean always has another lesson waiting.
So we're going to go get that artifact. We've got about an hour to play. After we get this artifact, I think all we have left is the main cave in the redwoods. And then we have everything we need to do the boss battles. The Megapithecus and the dragon. What we'll need to do is breed the armies of Rexes and Terathenosaurs, which will obviously take a little bit of time. But I feel like we are finally getting closer to the end stage here where we can officially do the boss battles and find our way to the finish line on the island, which would be nice.
So we head east. We have a rough idea of where this other water cave should be. Nothing exact, just enough direction to start the trip. We reach the beach nearby and immediately begin gathering materials to throw together a small hut, a quick shelter, storage, and a couple of beds. We release Basil, pick Pidgey back up, and run through the inventory one more time. That final check always feels unnecessary until the one time it isn't. Everything looks ready, so we head into the water.
Let's go over here and get rid of these things.
Once we're in the ocean, the search begins.
Is that really the cave entrance? No, I'm not that lucky. We'll definitely give it a level up. Let's go ahead and level it up right now, actually. Let's give this one to... Let's go movement speed. I couldn't possibly be that lucky to be this close to the...
Finding these cave entrances is never simple. The ocean is massive, visibility isn't great, and after a while every rock formation starts to look the same. So we circle the area, scanning the seafloor, checking cliffs, looking for anything that might resemble an entrance.
Like the entrance. I love the noises this guy makes. Check this next rock, and if we don't see it here, then I think we'll have to go back that way and see. I know it's along this coastline somewhere. I didn't expect to be that close to where I'd get it like first try or anything. I did look it up, and I do know what artifact it has. I did that because I want to try to figure out what caves I need to do, and I knew there was one on the opposite coast. I did know that from various individuals and a little bit of research. I've played this game long enough now that I'm able to research it a little and get what I need to get out of it. And I could look at the Dodo decks and see exactly where this thing is at, but... Or I could just find it naturally right here, I hope. That would be cool if this is it. This does not look like a cave entrance at all. Or Or is it? This is not the cave edge. Sorry, let's go back this way a little ways. Or we guess we could search this way. Maybe I'll just do a quick glance. I only have limited time here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So far, so good. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is attacking me now? That should have given us a few level up. Okay. Let's put 1 or 2 in weight. Let's put a bunch in stamina. And let's put 1 in health and 1 in melee damage. Why not? And in the meantime, let's dump some of this. The search goes on for a while, but overall I'm feeling pretty good. The basil's gaining levels. Jaws is safe in his cryopod. And after the last cave, it finally feels like we understand how these underwater runs are supposed to work. Still, there's a small part of me that remembers how wrong I've been before. Ark has a way of humbling you when you start thinking things are going well. Eventually we find it, the entrance. And just like that, we're inside, ready, optimistic, at least for now. Is this my cave entrance right here? Yep, alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dismount. We're going to bring out my shark. We're going to hop on my shark real quick. Give him his point in weight. Or no, in melee damage. Give him some food. Tell him to eat. Oops, that was the wrong button. Tell him to eat like crazy. Okay, then I'm going to eject. And then I'm going to hop on my basilisk. Oh, wait, no. Let me eject one more time. You guys are both going to follow. So you should both be following. And let's go. Into the cave. Save world. Here we go. This is cave run number 2. And like last time, we're gonna stick this. Last time was to the left, is the way you should have stuck, but we're gonna stick to the right. And there we are. We're in a cave. All right. Get ready. Just attack whatever we got. Attack, attack, attack. Holy Hannah. I don't know if you're going to make this. I don't know if you're going to make it, Megaladoon. There's a lot going on here. Get out of the water. Oh boy. That was a bit brutal. Right out of the gate. Whew. Okay. Take a breather here. Let's force feed this guy a bit. Let's go ahead and consume this. And then let's just force feed you. let's give you a couple points in stamina, a couple in melee. Let's go ahead and give you 1 in health. And let's just force feed the snot out of you.
We're less than 50 feet in the cave, and we've already been attacked by a massive wave of sharks. Once the fight is over, we've taken serious damage. That optimism from earlier shrinks a little. Maybe that was the worst of it. I spend the next several minutes force feeding Basil and Jaws. Both team needs to recover. Jaws especially took a beating, level 219 and barely hanging on. Slowly, bite by bite, we bring them back to full health.
We're feeding them all the way up. We're getting them both back to health, and then we continue. I mean, we 10 inches into this cave, and we were just attacked by so much. So it makes me a little nervous about what's around the next corner. Luckily, there wasn't any alphas in there. I mean, that was really close for Jaws. I mean, Jaws could have been in big trouble. I mean, he obviously took a beating, which helped Basil, but man, Basil was hurt too. That hurt Basil a bit as well. We've fed over 1,000 raw fish to this guy. And there, good enough. Okay.
We push deeper into the cave, but this time much slower. No rushing. We can't afford a repeat of what happened in that last cave. We have the tools we need. Now we just have to survive the cave itself.
Alright, they're coming to us. I don't know what that thing is. Never fought one of those before. But get ready for another onslaught. What is that thing? Let's just ignore it if we can. I don't know what a Dunkelosaurus is, but let's just avoid it. Maybe it won't bother us. Oh.
Another attack. Not as big as the first, but still enough to cause problems. That fight ended quickly, but once again, we are stuck healing. More force feeding, more waiting, more wondering what else is hiding deeper inside this cave.
I don't want to be here anymore. I don't think I want to be in here anymore. There's two of them. Okay, I'm done. I think we need to rethink this thing. Oh, we're not rethinking it now. It came to us. We're fighting it now. I can't see anything. How much longer? Jaws, you still alive, buddy? I think Jaws is gonna be dead here soon. I think we're going to be dead here soon if we're not careful. I'm pretty certain Jaws is dead. There's no way Jaws is going to survive this. Just keep attacking. And just hope. Jaws, flee, buddy. I think Jaws is dead. There's no way Jaws survives this. I have no idea. I can't see Sniggle Snots. All right, let's get out of here. Come on. Let's just go this way. Let's just swim away for a little bit. Jaws, you're somehow still with me, huh? How's that even possible? All right. Let's move this way. Holy Jaws, you are in big trouble. Well, we got a lot of prime fish meat. Does that help me level? Does that help me heal faster?
Then it happened again. Jaws nearly died. We're maybe 100 yards into this cave, and we're already having to stop and heal for a third time. This is not good. For a moment, I think about just running away. Maybe I'm just not capable of doing this. But running doesn't solve anything here. We have to finish the cave. There is no options. It is required to finish the island. We have to stand and fight.
I wish we had more of those, but we still have 2 more full tanks. But we haven't even gotten 100 yards into this cave, and we've already had a huge battle. This cave is significantly harder than the last one. Significantly. And I may run out of time. I've only got a little bit more before the kid and wife get home and we have to do dinner. So, yeah, this may be another day. I don't know. I hate to leave it for some time, but I got editing and other things I have to do, so this may be one of those things where I leave it behind. Oh man, this is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Brutal. Oh my gosh. I got lit up in there. He's only at like 2,000. Tell you what I'm gonna do, buddy. We're going alone. You've helped a lot along the way. But now it's time for Basil and I to go solo. But you do need to be healed all the way up. You've got a lot of health. I think we can do it without Jaws, but man, we need to be prepared for anything. Holy moly.
I don't have time to sit and force feed Jaws for 30 minutes, so I need to change my plan. We decide to cryo up Jaws and heal Basil. Then we get rid of all the extra meat. And from now, it's just gonna be Basil and I.
Wow. Alright, it's just you and me, Basil. I don't know what those things on the ground are. I'm just gonna leave them there in hopes that... Alright. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna assume... Let's stick to the right. That's the plan, is to the right. We can take on one shark. That's not a problem. As I get my butt kicked by it, right? I mean, we're doing almost 1,000 points of damage. What the heck is that thing? Why are you want some of this? You don't want to fight? Yeah, what is that for? geez, here we go. Jeez, Jiminy crickets. Points. Let's throw these in stamina. Go up here and see what. Last time there was things up here in the surface, so let's just go check the surface and see what kind of baloney we're gonna have to deal with up here. Okay, I'm not worried about up there right now. We want to continue this way to the right. I swear I don't know what those things are. I don't even know what I'm doing. Is this really a hole in the ground? God, I just hope I do not run out of oxygen down here. Because if I do, we are in big trouble. Alright, here we go. Just pray, hope and pray, hope and pray. Because if we die down here, it's bad. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is very, 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 very bad. This is very, 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 very bad. This is very, very, very bad. We are gonna die. No. 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 I'm walking away. I'm hoping that that didn't happen. And no, walking away.
That went sideways. The death. I just turned the Xbox off. Recording ended. Done. In the moment, I am completely finished with this cave, with the game, with everything. Dying last time in Ark was frustrating. It cost me hours. But dying again after all the rebuilding, all the preparation, all the time spent healing Basil and Jaws in this cave, I just can't do it again. So I shut it down. And the worst part is, I don't actually know when the last save was. Maybe it won't matter. It could have saved as soon as I died. Or maybe it rolls back to when I first entered the cave. Could be an entire game session. Might all be gone. So instead of sitting here and trying to figure it out, I walked away. Well, that was episode 114, and I am not proud of the fact that I essentially raged quit at the end of that episode. Although it was more like depression quitting, that was heartbreaking. But I will tell you, I do pick it up and I do continue onward. There will be an episode 115, and I do have a goal of finishing the island this year. I still have the water cave left, obviously, and then I've got the redwood cave, and I've got a snow cave, and thanks to Hop, there might even be one more cave, although it's not Hop's fault there's another cave. He just brought to my attention that there might be another cave left to do, which I thought I was closer than I am, but I think there's still more to go. I don't know. We'll see. One of these days I will go and check and see if he's right. But either way, that was brutal. I don't know where it's going to be when I pick it back up. When I jump back into episode 115, we will have to see whether we roll back or if we truly lost everything again. But guys, if you're new here and you haven't done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Throw up those thumbs. Tell me in the comments below if you're one of the OGs that came from episode 1. I have come a long, long ways from that original landing on the beach and trying to figure out how to play this game. I still don't know how to play the game, but at least I can fake it a little bit more.
So guys, I've got a lot more coming on this channel. I'm going to continue to be playing the Ark series. I want to get this completed. I've got another video series for The Sims that I'm going to be working on. Of course, there's some Survivor Man coming. There's probably some other first time playings down the line. I've got lots of ideas of things I want to do on the channel. It's just a matter of finding the time and the energy to get it all done. But I really, really do appreciate everybody's support, especially if you've come from those early days of good old Krug on the beach not knowing how to play this game. But guys, until next time, have a great day.